Fox News strategic analyst, who joins me now. And Ralph, you were just listening to his answer to that question. What did you make of it?
Well, I think to be Secretary Carter's answer about our strategy reflected Obama's strategy very well. It was unfocused, rambling, confused, and ineffectual. Now, actually, I think there's hope for Ashton Carter, but it's really symptomatic of the fact that he can't say Islamist terrorism. They can't say kill. They can't say the word kill. I mean, we face enemies who burn that young pilot alive, who behead people, who massacre people by the hundreds, who behead children for watching a soccer match, and we can't even utter that terrible four-letter word, K-I-L-L. I will tell you, Martha, unless you are willing to exterminate, to kill and exterminate the hardcore extremists, you lose.
Yeah, you know, I have to wonder what Ashton Carter's answer to that question would have been a few days ago in a private setting. But he does appear, at least in that first answer, and he's got 2 more hours, and we will certainly play any other answer that he gives to this question if it's, you know, more coherent and more put together. But every time, whether it's in a press briefing or the president's answering a question, any administration member becomes very tongue-tied when asked this question, Ralph, about how we are going to go about this. Except the former DIA head, who now is no longer with the administration, who seems quite clear on the matter. Here he is in an interview with Charlie Rose.
You know, you have to define the enemy that you're facing, otherwise you can't defeat it. Right. And so I think that...
So define it for us.
Yeah, so I think that what we're facing is a Islamic religious extremist organization. And ISIS is a part of this, but this is actually much broader than that.
Broader than Al-Qaeda?
Much broader, than more dangerous than Al-Qaeda, far more dangerous than Al-Qaeda. Call it like it is. I mean, let's get off the dime and just call it like it is.
Which is, one more time.
Islamic extremism.
No matter how many times he's pressed by Charlie Rose, he has the same answer, Ralph.
Yeah, well, I've known General Mike Flynn since he was a captain, exactly 30 years. And Mike, man, he has paid more dues than every member of the United Auto Workers in history. I mean, this guy has really been out there in Iraq, Afghanistan. He's seen the devil firsthand, and he's being absolutely honest. And he was basically pushed out of DIA because he wouldn't play the administration's game. Mike's a real American hero. He fought for what was right, and the Obama administration's answer was to sideline the guy. But it's bigger than any one individual. When you heard Ash Carter, when you hear other members of the administration trying to describe the problem, well, the reason they can't describe the strategy is because the president doesn't have a strategy. He just wants to get through 2016. A strategy looks at how you want things to look in a generation. A strategy looks at complex end states. It weighs the means, the branches, the sequels, the alternatives. It's a very serious business, and this is not a serious administration. If I may just add, I'm tired of hearing the president and all the president's men and women saying, oh, Islamic State is a bankrupt ideology, is bankrupt. Hey, this franchise is expanding really, really fast. It ain't bankrupt. We're bankrupt of courage, ideas, and determination, and will and vision.
Well, what do you think about Ashton Carter? Because we know even Chuck Hagel, who is not particularly hawkish, differed very strongly with the administration, as did a number of top officials at the Pentagon, according to reports. So how's Ash Carter going to fare when he goes in there and tells them what he thinks?
Well, Ash Carter is going to be confirmed because everybody on the Hill realizes that he's the best you're going to get from this administration. Before he was nominated, others such as Michelle Flournoy reportedly turned it down because they knew Obama would be looking over their shoulder every minute and pulling the strings. And nobody wants a do-nothing job, but Ashton Carter, it means a lot to him. He's been an insider for a long time. I think he's the best we can do, but my God, when I listen to all the hogwash in this town right now about, we talked today, I've heard on Fox about, well, the burning of that young man was a turning point. It may have been a turning point for Jordan's regime. The king's throne isn't all that stable. It was not a turning point against ISIS, because ISIS has the strength of will to win, and whether you're talking about its Arab enemies or us, we don't.
Ralph, thank you very much. We will see you next time. Many thanks.
Thank you.